Okay, we're at the Newaygo County Fair, 1996. I just got out of my car. The part next to me is Mike and Brandy and Stacy. They're going to be working on some lights. And I haven't used this in so long. Here we go. I'm going to zero in on Stacy. Stacy got her hair cut. Doesn't it look nice? Feels cool today, doesn't it, Stace?
Yeah.
What's the temperature, do you know?
I don't know, 84.
Supposed to get up to 93. Here we have Amy and Donna and Brooke and Dan. Raquel's out here washing his.
Mom, where's Dad? Where did you dig that shirt from?
I know, it's looks like a rainbow.
I'm embarrassed.
It's a sherbet shirt. Fence we have Dale and Alan. Then we have Clark. He's working on his steer. Rocky. Wave at me, Clark. And the steer going over here. This is Mark and Dan steer on this side. Amy's is laying down. Brooke steer's out here, tied up by the fence, drying off. The beef breeding program is going on. Coming towards me. What do you have to say today?
What's that? What do I think of her? Hot today, just blazing hot. I hope about 10 of these steers keel over out there and we have to butcher them on this spot.
I'm in the horse barn. See if I could find Danelle. I don't see her, but I can at least video her the horses. Sitting down.
It's supposed the camera's built.
Chris is out here right now with the horse.
Well, yes.
Let's discuss it to be for weeks, so. It looks so nice.
Colleen, your mother, your daughter wants to
nose off.
I was working on it.
This is John Duper. He's acting up, showing off for Danelle.
Ed,
This is Jess and John Duper. Daddy's out there helping.
Can you rest for a while?
Lights go off? Turn down?
There's Julie, just waiting, and Dave.
Dave?
How are you feeling today?
Hey, I'm all right. It's the rest of the world that bothers me.
Are you hot?
I'm learning the beef trade from her.
Ah, okay,
There's
good.
more money in that than there is in barbecue.
You see?
The lights going dim or what? Bulky playing with the switch.
Pregnant Karen.
See Jen?
No.
Jen and look at that.
no.
No.
He was out all last week. He was home. He was out Monday through Thursday. He was home on Friday. Then he was home all weekend. So we left on Sunday morning. So we didn't really see him.
Over. I'm aiming on her. I'll get her face
My
first.
Yeah.
There we go. Mary Jo, she looks cool today.
I always look cool. What are you talking about?
I mean cool with that dress on. Tyler.
Tyler.
Ah, how sweet. He likes you, Dale. He's
The only boy you've seen, Dale.
some sounds of the fair. So I'll get Chris and Phil Rutman on tape here. And down here coming is Ellen and Florida. I want you guys to come down to the car and have something to eat. Okay? Come down to the car and have sandwich and some chips. I got some real good meat and some stuff, okay? I'll be there in a minute. I gotta get the Rutmans on film. This is the Rutmans on a hairy day. There's Chris and Phil. I'm recording the sights and sounds of the fair. Steve can do it, but he has to be on somebody.
Yeah.
Here's my little Clark waiting for his father to tie his tie.
I can't. Alan can. He can
Have
tie
a
him.
little picnic dinner. Here's Mark.
I don't work
He's
on
ready
it.
for showmanship. Uncle Andy. Aunt Marcia and Dan. Stace, she's waiting. Mike is waiting. Oh, right there. That's a brand.
J.H. brand, huh? It comes from out west? I don't know. He is not actually a Harwood steer then? Yeah. Oh, Jeff Harwood. Jeff Harwood.
You here by yourself?
No, Tom and the boy.
I'll come that way. Holly's doing some work for Kim at the table. Kim's the superintendent. There's the
We can start. Have you talked?
senior showman's.
We need two more senior showmanship exhibitors. Two more in senior showmanship.
waterway, but only for a little while. Because I was kind of feeling that. Came right after we took everything away from the fence. Then by the time we left, his dad was sorted. It's acting spongy. I mean, it moves quick. Before it was center. I told him,
That sounds
And Jim Mansfield.
That steer don't want to go in there. No, but she can show it. Clark steer doesn't want to go through it. He looks so nice. He is going to be videotaping. No, but she can show it and show me. Look at her boots. She's been walking out in that dirt. Who did? Who kicked it?
At this age bracket with this young man with a Hereford steer, certainly an animal that when you look at it from a cleanliness, he's got it very clean, has done a decent job. You know, he's got his head clipped up on that calf, and he's a good showman. He keeps attention. You know, he's got that animal. He tries to get him set up and do those kind of things that are important. I made some comments about the clipping that I think he would improve that calf. He happens to have a calf that has some hair in it that you could do some things with that some other calves don't have. So that part is certainly an issue that maybe we might change a little bit. And I talked to him about that. The young man that's got this, we're going to put in second, happens to have a well-defined, well-muscled animal, but also an animal that has some structure problems that you really can't do much about. And that's an unfortunate situation that he can't do anything, but maybe a little more work on that tail would have been some benefit for you, but he is, to me, tries to do some pretty decent job. This young lady that's in third position, I had a long talk with. Actually, I think you have more potential as a good showman as anybody here, other than our discussion. Okay, we'll keep that between you and I. And I think that's important to recognize that, you know, you have this ability, and I think you could work on some things, and I think you could be one of the good showmen here at this county, provided you make those sort of changes. This young man is in fourth position. Again, I think it just has is inexperienced and hasn't had a chance to be out here as often as some other ones have. But again, I want to re-emphasize the value of why you're keeping those heads up. And every time I turn around, he keeps letting that head back down. I guess your arm's is getting too tired, and that's part of the challenge. But I think what happens is that if you have some animals, you just have to keep alert, or they have a tendency to fall apart. That's just what good showmen are all about. Let's give this poor showman a nice round of applause.
Kemp, and fourth place, Clark Robinson.
Yay, Clark!
That's pretty hefty. You guys look like you're lifting more than us.
He didn't lift me, though, is he? He wasn't even up.
In some other areas, you ought to be going on and doing some things on more of a regional and state level. However, in your case, in your man's case, I think you kind of, you were showing me some stuff. And
Third place, the Alley Grooters. Fourth place, the George Tunningly. And we had two fifth places, fifth place tie to Joe Coquer, and also fifth place to Clint Kemp. So congratulations. Okay, this is class 358, and the steers will range in weight from 1,005 to 1,030 pounds.
Okay, take a picture.
1,005 to 1,030 pounds.
You know, how come Clark's pins are dirtier than everybody else's, though? Or that black shows on. Brooke, you have another class in between this one before yours? You know, see that kid's not watching. That boy wasn't watching.
You need help?
Here again we have some unique differences in calves. We're going to start with a calf that's pretty modern in his frame. Certainly got some muscle expression down over his top. Carries that muscle expression down to the center part of his round, and I think has enough condition on him to get him into the choice grade. The next calf has enough condition, I think, to meet those standards that we need to have for the industry. Unfortunately, I think this calf has a tendency to be a little bit heavy middle. I think he has a tendency to be a little deeper through his chest floor in relationship to the amount of muscle expression you have in both of those two calves. From a thickness point of view of muscle expression, I think he's as equal in thickness as this other calf. But those other characteristics have an impact on dressing percent and those sort of things. And your calf is one of those calves that's on the borderline, in my estimation, of whether or not he's ready to hit the kill floor. But he's close enough that I'm not sure, I don't know how much you've been pushing him and so forth. But again, he's got some balance to him, he's got some shape to him, and he's got some muscle as we view him from the rear. The young man with the fourth calf is this red calf. Again, it's got a little more uniformity and condition on how you handle that calf. But where he disappoints you is you get from the hooks to the pins and you get down that lower part of that quarter, he walks pretty narrow behind. This young man with a Hereford calf, just a calf that I think has a tendency to be put together by a variety of people. He just falls apart on you. He's weak in his top. He doesn't have that kind of strength that we'd like to see. I'm sure he's a kind of a quality feedlot calf, but here in the show ring, we'd like to get him a little more up-headed, and I think the young man would do better if he could keep that head up. It would show that calf better, and I think he would do a better job. But I think in performance, when you evaluate him from one end to end, I just think he doesn't have enough to get him above the rest of the other calves. Let's give him a nice round of applause.
Like that. Do it several times. Yeah, but that's what you do to them.
Calf that my preference would be is he'd have a few more days on feed. I think he needs some more time. Next we have a calf that you can walk him out as well. Is a calf that's certainly a little fleshier made kind of a calf, a little looser kind of made calf, but he has a tendency to be pretty weak.
See, because by that place, that's your place is picture with her. They got everybody out now. That was raised in the same pen as the last place, too. Yeah. Higher than the last. I do too. Oh, she will. The difference too. That last year's a lot worse. Just a minute, honey. Brooks looks really nice. Make sure you're watching this. Good job, good job. They're all real close. What did you do? Want him to take her and turn him around? Lift your head up. He's got a nice one, she doesn't have it standing good, that's why. She doesn't have it standing good this time. There it is, the black one right now. He's going to go with it. No.
No kidding.
Here in this class, we have certainly some variation. We're going to start a calf with a calf that I would certainly make some changes in. I believe he's a calf that certainly when you evaluate him from a uniformity of finish and so forth, he's got the most cover on him, the calves that are in this class. I think the second and third calves are on a marginal edge of whether they have enough cover. They're very firm in their handling, and there's a difference in firm and how much. And I think both of those calves are pretty firm in their handling. I went with the black calf just because I think the black calf is a little nicer out from his hooks to his pins than the red calf, although I think when you look at it from the rear, and as far as dimension is concerned, they're both very similar in the amount of muscle expression they have in their lower quarters. But certainly as we look at them from end to end, I just feel a little more comfortable with the black calf than I do this red calf. The red calf is a very strong, firm handling calf, and he's very firm in his handling. I would certainly like to loosen him up a little bit, maybe a little looser in his skin than perhaps than he has. Those are his characteristics that you might change. The Hereford calf, again, is, in my opinion, is one of the better calves in the class when it comes to finishes on him. He has started to develop some finish over that rib just behind the shoulder, but if you get very far back, it's pretty bare. And I'd like to see more of that on him. But a good 4 set of calves. Let's give a nice round of applause.
In this class, Doria has Terrace calf, Rick Robinson was 3rd, and Heath Scott has the 4th place calf. Okay, the next class is class 364, and those calves should be coming in the arena. Hannah Eckel.
See, and that judge knew that wasn't her calf. Yeah, but I think those ladies brought that to their attention first. Go around. They're all in the same class. Same grades, the same one. I think now that's Easton. Yeah, but he likes that black one before. See, this is where this is really. Oh yeah. David Causes. She's in a different class. No, wait, no. That's not what I mean. We bought 2 steers, 2 Herefords and that red one. Amy bought a high-priced one from Phil. What a mess this is. Yes. Oh, he's got a white gap.
calf, I think, wins this class fairly easily. In my opinion, is the calf that puts together the most balance and muscle expression of any calves we have in here. Certainly, when you start to handle the calf, you're very comfortable that the condition that this calf has on him will meet the needs of the standards of the industry. The next two calves, certainly the Hereford calf that's in second position follows more closely to the calf that we have in first. I certainly like this calf for his overall balance and muscle expression from end to end. Young lady with a calf that she's been trying to figure out where this go button is, has a calf that I think fits more closely to the top two calves. The nice thing about this calf, when you compare it to the fourth place calf, is I think it's just a little cleaner made, cleaner middle kind of a calf, and not near as
The grand champion come up. No, I think it's over Kristen. No, I don't think it's Kristen. I think it's Heidi. Oh, Heidi's the second one with the blue shirt. Yep. Yeah, that's the one. I don't know them well enough to give them I can't even look at her and think that all come up. But it wasn't her fault. Different. Mark steers too fast. He's got Grander's and Dan steers is funny. Better not. That calf did not. That calf it deformed. Yeah. No doubt about it. It looks like a piano. Well, it looks like a wide hind legs on the front. Yeah, he's got these back legs are on the. Yeah, that's right. He's deformed. Did they know that when you were We're swimming at the pool today at 93 after she just got done filling. And we had to come home and cool off. There's Dale. That's Alan, Mike, and the other. Dina. That's Dina.
You are Bill. P-I-L-L.
I stepped on that. Ow.
Alan, turn around. There he is. He's got his braces in. He's about 6 foot tall.
Not 6 foot tall. Only 5 foot.
There's Steve.
Yeah, Barbie.
You're only 5'4".
There's
I'm 5'6".
Dina. There's Gary. Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Bend on.
You can technically keep it.
Bend on.
Take it off, throw it.
Oh, please.
Keep that.
They're putting a new roof on the house, so I'm going to go to the house project. Mike's here with his camper. Steve's truck is parked out there with Mike's. This is what the siding looks like on the back of the house they're going to replace. These are my flowers. We got patio table, and here's my flowers over here. Put a new roof on the top part. Been working on it for 3 days. Good thing it didn't rain. They got the new shingles on the upper roof. Took these gray ones off, and the porch looks like this. It's not gonna look like that anymore. Back at the sale is August 8th, and Alan and Stacy are here. We're getting ready.
people are gathering. I'm going to be working. Alan's going to be running the VCR. Okay, Alan, look in here. You can pull this out or whatever you want to do. See where it says record.
Yep.
Now I'm going to, okay, I'm going to shut it off. I want you to show. Look, see?
10, 10 to the 110, 10 to the 110, 1, 10 to the 110. Yes, sir, 110, 10 to the 110, 1, 5, it's $1.05, and now $1.10, 20, now, no, I got $1.05 on Jade, right? And now 110, 10 to the 110, 10 to the 15, Jade, $15 now, 15 here, now $15 now, 115. Yes, sir, now 115, now what do you give 115 now, who'll bet 15, now what do you give 120? And now 120, what do you give 120, 120, who'll bet the 20, but you give me 120, who'll bet the 20, but you give me 120, $1.20, $1.20, $1.20. Anybody else want it? $1.20, Dave, what's he say? $1.20. Sold it, $1.15, $1.15. 43. Next, we have Brooke Robinson. Brooke's here weighs 1,115 pounds, and Brooke is from Fremont, FFA. Yes, sir, and a pretty smile and a pretty steer. How many dollars on this one? All right, there, $2 a pound. Yeah, $2 in the two. Give me a dollar bill. $1 in the one, $1 in the one, $1 in the quarter, and $1 in the 125. $1 in the 125, $1 in the 125. It's 125. $1 in the 110, $10 in the 110, $10 in the 110, $10 in the 110, $1.10. It's $10 in the 110. What do you want 10? I'm with a dollar bill. I want 110. It's 110, 15. I'll do it. It's 15. $5 in the 5, $5 in the 15, $5 in the 110, $10 in the 10, $10 in the 10, $10 in the 110, $10 in the 10, $10 in the Jake's in $1.05 and then $1.10 and $1.10. Dale, you're not in $1.10. You're not in $1.10. No, Jake's in over here. $1.05, $1.10. Now 115, Jake. Now 115. Now 20. Now 20. Now 125. Now 125. And now 130. Who'll have been 30? 135. And 135. Now 135. Who'll have been 35? When you give me 135, I'm bid 130. 135 to buyer. And 135. That'll been the 135. I'm gonna bid the 135. 130's the bid. You're in. You betcha. 130. 135. And 135. That'll been the 135. Anybody else want it? 130. 135. Solar Dale's way $1.30, $1.30.
117.
117.
Shelby State Bank of Australia. Thank you for coming out. Thank you.
This next young fella is Clark Robinson. Clark steers weighs 1,015 pounds.
All right, 1,015 pound animal. Clark has a nice animal there this evening. And what are you going to give on that one right here? Give it 125 coin. It's 125 cents a pound. Get it at 125. It's 125. Get it at 125 coin. Now 125, 25. Get it at 125. It's 125. Give it down a bill to get it rolling down a bill price. It's $1, $1 on one. Get it at 1 pound coin. It's 155. Get it at 1.5 coin. It's 155. Get it at 1.5 coin. To 1.5. It's 155. Get it at 1.5 coin. To 1.55. Get it at 1.5. It's 1.5. Did you say you're $1.05? Get it at 1.5. It's $1.55. Get it at 1.5 coin. To 1.5. It's 1.55. There's Percy over there. 1.55. Get it at 1.5. It's 1.55. Get it at 1.5 coin. To 1.5. It's 1.5. Can you do it? Dollar bill there. 1.5 where? It's 1.55. Get it at 1.5 coin. $1.05. It's 1.55. Nice animal Clark has here. Dollar bill I have. Now 1.5 where? It's 1.5. Can you do it? $1.55. Get it at 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. So do you wait, guys, for a dollar bill?
Dan's man.
Pine Medical Group. Pine Medical Group. Right there. Thank you. Right here in Fremont. Thank you. And 147. Co-buyers.
For the swine part of our market livestock sale this year, we're going to have 63 market hogs. We've got some really nice ones this year. This first young lady we're going to start it off with is Mandy Smith. Mandy is our grand champion, individual market hog. Mandy was also the beginning champion showman. A real nice honor for this nice young lady. Her pick is 255 pounds. This is your grand champion, Market Hog. We'll start her off standing.
Okay, our Mandy's hog right there is the grand champion. Right there, and I'll bet you that hog weighs at least 4 times more than she does. What do you think? Yes, sir. Right there, and a pretty girl and a pretty hog right there. And how many dollars for her? What do you want to get for her? $5 a pound. In $5 and a $5. In $5 and a $5 and a bill. Give me $5 for my grand champion right here. $5 bill, $5 and a $5. Give me 3. That's $3 and a 3. 2. Thank you now. 3 now. $3 and a 3. $3 and a 3. That's $3 now. $3 and a 3 and a 3 and a 3. Give $3 for her. I'm bid 2. Give me 2 and a half. 2 and a half. 2 and a half. What do you give 2 and a half? What do you give 2 and a half? I got 2 and a half there. Gotta be 3. Gotta be 3. 3 and a 3. That's 3. You're not in Dale. 3 and a 3. 3 and a 3. 3 and a 3 and a half. 3 and a half. What do you give 3 and a half? Yes, sir. No 3 and a half. No. 3 and a half. 3 and a half. 3 and a half. What do you give 3 and a half? And now $4 and a 4. $4 and a 4. Yes, sir. No $4 and a 4. What do you give 4? $4 and a 4. 4 and a half. 4 and a half. Now what do you give 4 and a half for it? Yes, 4 and a half. Dan, you're out 4 and a half. Now 5. $5 and a 5. $5 and a 5. Yes, sir. $5 and a 5. Now what do you give 5 and a 5? $5 and a 5. Now what do you give 5 and a 5? And $4.75. And now $5. $5. What do you give 5? $5 and a 5. $5 and a 5 and a quarter. And 5 and a quarter. 5 and a quarter. Now what do you give 5? $25. $5 and a 25. $5 and a 25. 5 and a quarter. And 5 and a quarter. Now what do you give 5 and a quarter? 5 and a quarter. 5 and a quarter. Now 5 and a quarter. Now what do you give 5 and a quarter? I'm at 5 and a 5 and a quarter. 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 I'm at 5 and a what do you give 5.25? 5 and a 5.25. 5's the bid. We give 5 and a quarter. I'm at 5 and a 5 and a quarter. 5 and a quarter. And then 5 and a quarter. And then 5 and a quarter. Last call. 5 and a quarter. I'm at 5 and a 5 and a quarter. 5 and a 5 and a quarter. And now 5 and a half. And now 5 and a half. 5 and a half. Now we get 5 and a half. 5 and a half. 5 and a half. Now we get 5.50. And now 5.50. Now 5.75. 75. 75. 75. 75. Your tail. You're out. 75. And 75. 5.50 bid. 75. 75. 75. 75. 75. Up at 5.50. 5.75 to buyer. And 5.75. 5.75. Sold a hog here for $5.50 a pound at Newaygo Excavating right here in Fremont. Thank you, bud.
Thank you very much. This next hog we got coming in the pen is shown by Tricia Rotier. This is the reserve champion Market Hog. Tricia was also the intermediate champion showman. Real nice hog, real nice gal. What do you think, Stan?
Yeah, I think so too. And how many dollars here? $5 here. Yes, $5 and a 5. Give me 3. And $3 and a 3. And $3 and a 3. Reserve champion here. $3 and a 3. $3 and a 3. 3, 4. I'm in 3. Now I'm going to get 4. $4 and a 4. $4 and a 4. $4 and a 4. Reserve champion. 3 and a half. And 3 and a half. I'm going to get 3 and a half. I'm going to get 3 and a half. I'm going to get 3 and a half. And now 4. Now 4. Now 4 and a 4. And now 4 and a 4. 4 and a 4. 4 and a 4. Yes, there's a 4 and a 4. I'm at 350. 375. And 375. And a 375. And a 375. Yes, sir. 350. 375 to buyer. And 375. Trish's hog. 375. Up at 350 here. Now 75. And a 375. Yes, sir. 375. And now 4. 4 and a 4. 4 and a 4. Dan's in. 375. Want $4. And $4. $4 now. 4. Now we get 4 and a 4. I'm at 375. We get 4 now. $4 and a 4 now. Quarter now. 4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter. We get 4.25. I'm at $4 here. And a 25. I'm at a 25. I'm at a 25 in the bill. I'm at $4 here. 25. 25. You want it now. 25. I'm at 25. Let the hog out. $4 now. 25. I'm at $4 here. Now 25. I'm at a 25. I'm at a 25. Anybody else want her? Sold her out. Dan's way for $4 a pound. $4 a pound. 2 3s the buyer. 2 3. Hey, that's Thrifty right up there in Hesperia. Thank you very much. Okay.
Now they're arguing.
In the hog sale, the first place and second place obviously were the Grand Reserve Champion, and then there were 9 weight classes, and you'll notice on your sale bill that the weights are kind of mixed up. We took the first place peg in the different weight classes, so the weights are going to vary, and I think this probably should help the buyers be able to decide where they want to go. The next peg was first place in its class. It weighed 210 pounds and sold by Amy Robinson of Fremont.
All right.
right there, and Amy's pig right there, and right there, daughter Kim Robinson and Holly, and how many dollars for it? Right there, give me $4 a pound. It's $4 there now, $4 in a 4, give me 3, and 3 in a 3, thank you now, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5. It's 3.5 here now, 3.5, another bit now, 3.5, now 4, 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 now 4.5 here, now 4.5 here, now 4.5. It's there now 4.50, and 4.50, what do you get 4.50? Now thank you now, $5, now $5, now what do you get 5? And now 5.5, and now what do you get 5.5? Now what do you get 5.5? What do you get 5.50? And now 5.50, now what do you get 5.50? And now $6. And now $6 here, now $6 there, now $6 there, now $6.50. And now $6.50, now what do you get 6.5? And $6.50, and $6.50, now what do you get 6.50? Who's up into $6.50? Now $7, now 7, now what do you get $7 there? That's her, now $7, now 7, now what do you get $7? Now what do you get $7? She's in at 6.50, gotta have 7. And $7, now what do you get 7? Now 7.50, now get her in, 7.50, and 7.50, now what do you get 7.50? Now 7.50. Huh? 8, now 8.5, and now 8.5, now what do you get 8.5, and now what do you get 8.5, now what do you get 8.50? I'm at $8 here, now 8.50 here, down here, now 8.50, and $8 here, now 8.50. Who'll bet at 50, now what do you get 8.50, now what do you get 8.50? Anybody else want it? 8.50, sold the hog right here for $8 a pound, and sold it to Peggy Stone, right there, Peggy Stone, thank you, very generous. This young lady is Tracy Rotier. This is the daughter of Stan and Colleen Rotier. This is another one of these overweight pigs here. It weighs 280, but you only pay for the first 265 pounds.
Right there, and how many dollars here? What do you want to give? $3, and $3 in the 3, $3 in the 3, $3 in the bundle in the $3, and $3 in the 3, now what do you get 3? 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 And $3 in the 3, now what do you get 3 in the 3, now what do you get 3 in the 3? That's her now, $3 in the, what do you get 3? What do you get 3? What do you get 3? Give me 2, and $2 in the 2, $2 in the 2, $2 in the, thank you, I got 2 on Jake, and now 2 1/4, 2 1/4, now what do you get 2.25 in the 2.25, and 2.25, now what do you get 2.25, 2.25 in the 2.25, and 2.25, now what do you get 2.25? I'm at 2 on Jake, 2.25. Now Jake, you're out. 2.5. And 2.5. What do you give 2.5? What do you give 2.5? And now 2.75. That I've been the 2.75. And now 2.75. That I've been the 2.75. Now what do you get 2.75? And now $3. Now quarter. Now 3 1/4 day. You're out. 3 1/4. 3 1/4. Now what do you get 3 1/4? And now 3 1/4. What do you get 3.25? And now 3.25. I'm the 3.25. I'm the 3.25. And 3.25. That I've been the Craig. 3.25. And 3.25. 3.25. That I've been the 3.25. 3.25. And 3.25. I'm in the 325, 325. Huh? 310, 320. And now 330. And now 330. Cost you more this way. 330. And 330. Who'll have been the 30? When you give me 30, he's going to bid again, ain't he, Rob? 330. And now 330. And now 330. What do you get 330? And now what do you get 330? Thanks in a way. Sold it right here for $3.20. $3.20. Joanne Ovitz, right here in Fremont. Thank you.
Thanks, gentlemen. The next young fella coming in the ring is Seth Bazin.
Kurt Rotier, and Kurt's the son of Stan and Colleen Rotier in Fremont, and I believe the first 35 pounds that you buy, or else the last 35 pounds is free.
One or the other. How many dollars here? $3 bill? Yep, $3 in the 3, 2 and go. $2 in the 2, $2 in the 2, $2 in the 2, $2 in the 2. Yes, sir, now $2 in the, but you get $2 for this one. Thank you, now 2 1/4. And now $2.25, now in the 2.25, now in the $2, $2.25, and now $2.50, now $2.50, now $2.50, now $2.50, now 75, and 75, now in the 2.75, $2.75, now in the $3, now $3, now $3, now what do you get 3? And $3 in the 3 days, $3 in the 3, $3 in 85, and now $3 in the 3, $3 in the 3, and $3 in the 3, $3 in the $3 bill, and $3 in the 3, $3 in the 3, $3 in the 3, $3 in the 10, $3.10, now $3.10, now $3.10, now in the 10, now in the $3.10. Yes, sir, now $3.10, now what do you get 3.10, 3 and 9. And 310 to the bid, 10, Dave, you're out. 310, 310, 10 to the bid, 310. Anybody else want to bid 310? 310 to the bid, 310. Sold right over here for $3. FFB Old State Bank, right there, $3.
35-pound hog that is owned by Coy Rotier of Fremont. Coy, again, is son of Stan and Colleen, and this one has, I think, 20 pounds of free hog. Right there on that one, how much for him? Right there, $3 bill, give me two, and $2 in the tune, $2 in the tune, $2 in the tune, $2 in the two. Answer, not food, not quarter, not two, not quarter, not 2.25, not a minute, not 2.25 here, not 2.25, not a bill, and not 2.50, not 2.50, now when you get 2.50, now 2.75, not a minute, 2.75, and now $3 bill, $3 in the three, $3 in the three, and $3 in the three, $3 in the three, $3 in the get three, and $3 in the three, 2.75 is a bid, but you get three, and $3 in the three, $3 in the three, $3 in the three, $3 in the three, I'm at 2.75, I'm on three, I'm on three, I'm on three. $3 in the three, when you get three, when you get three, when you get three, $3 in the three, 2.75, that's called $3, anybody want them? Sold them for $2.75, Jake, $2.75. 34, Fremont Co-op, Fremont.